Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is Sunday, September 20th, 2015. Not only did the Cowboys play later today, but it's a special day. We have got the launch of Skylander SuperChargers. Now, I've got a ton of stuff I will be doing today, obviously, in the coming days, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun, but priority number one is to secure your assets. You cannot play, unbox, etc. if you don't obtain what you need to do so. The review copy of the game is not here, sadly, and so that I wanted to have all the unboxings on that front done, uploaded, have a couple chapters ready to go, basically be ready to jump in and race online with some of you. That will all come in due time, but as such, the strong adapt and survive, and so that's what we've done. All that other stuff should be here tomorrow, so it's pretty sweet, looking forward to that. However, store exclusives, we need to cover that. What I did day one, basically, I'm not really a morning person, I'm a late night person, and that of course means nowhere had a midnight release in my area. So, 8 a.m., not really my cup of tea, especially because of the crowd. If I was going as the only person, I'd jump it, but as I'm trying to keep up with Twitter and things going down here, but what I'm trying to get at, I don't like crowds. I don't like being around zillions of people all after the same thing. So my GameStop, where I had some pre-orders, opened at 11 a.m. That made me think, okay, between 10 and 11, I can go to Toys R Us, Target, and Best Buy. And basically what that means is I got to Toys R Us at about 10:30. But then I proceeded to make some of the most epic time ever. I also instructed Toys R Us on some things they might want to do to protect their stock for the true players and prevent scalpers from cashing in. That said, at Toys R Us, they've got really the only sale. It's buy one, get one 40% off, and then they've got their like starter pack launch day coupons as well. But here's what I did. The creme de la creme, if you will, in one way or another. Initially, I wanted to hold out, but I could not help myself, particularly with the promotion. So what we've got here that you'll be seeing unboxed is the Dark Edition for the Wii. Now, this is essentially the 3DS game. I've got that coming, hopefully, and so what I intended to do was play it on the 3DS, have some gameplay ready for you from this camera, sadly, but would have given you an idea of the game, and it would have given me an idea of the game if I wanted to justify this purchase. But my fear, particularly with the scalpers, the amiibo people, and the Skylander fans, I was afraid this might go the Dark Wii Edition. If you're at GameStop and they don't have it, and Target doesn't have it, and Best Buy doesn't have it, Walmart's clueless, which is always the case, that's because this thing is exclusive to Toys R Us, okay? And what else is exclusive to it is, of course, Dark Hammer Slam Bowser and the Dark Clown Cruiser. And as you know, the Bowser amiibo is my favorite. Well, it was until recently. I'll update you on that later. But I saw him sitting there, and I knew somebody was going to buy it and scalp it. Basically, pull the car, sell the Chaos Trophy. A lot of people don't even understand the Chaos Trophy yet. And then part that out. And as an upstanding citizen of the Skylands community, I could not let that happen. And so I have saved at least this one. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go all in with it. I don't exactly know how the game's going to play. I avoid watching spoilers and all that, but I'm going to throw it in the Wii. We're going to fire it up. I can still capture gameplay from the Wii. And there's no online, of course. There's no online for anything on the Wii, period. I don't care what game it is. It's canceled. You move on to the Wii U. So it's split-screen local co-op, which my nephew might race me a few times, but I guess I'll see if there's like a single-player campaign, and we'll progress through that. So I figured not many people are going to do that. A lot of the hardcore Skylander people on YouTube aren't Nintendo people and don't have Nintendo consoles, but I do. And that's what separates me from the pack, right? The loyalty to the brand. So, very excited about this. And the main draw right here, honest to gosh, it's Dark Bowser. So I'm just, anything Dark Bowser or Waluigi, I get sucked into pretty easily. So once I saw him there, I felt like I had to help him. Now, it would be idiotic to purchase that for $99.99 and not cash in on the buy one, get one 40% or BOGO 40, as most of you prefer. So I went ahead and I popped for the Xbox One Dark Starter Pack. Why? Well, between the Wii and the Wii U Dark Editions, you do not get Dark Stealth Elf, and you do not get the Dark Sea Shadow. So those would remain kind of out of the box for me, you know, something I missed out on. With the dark editions, you never know. Are they going to be super well stocked? Will they be hard to come by? And basically, with the promotion, I'm willing to say I spent $100 for this or Dark Bowser, essentially, and hopefully a pretty sweet game. But regardless of the way it comes out, that basically cuts it down significantly. 40% is $40 of 100. So $60, that's not too bad of a deal when you think, you know, 13, 15, 13, 15. You're basically getting the game for free. You know, you can break it down however you want to, but so that was my other acquisition at Toys R Us. Of course, also at Toys R Us with their promotion, buy one, get one 40%. I'm actually a very big Jet-Vac fan. I remain a big Jet-Vac fan, so Legendary Hurricane Jet-Vac, had to pick him up day one. There's no Sky Slicer and there's no regular Hurricane Jet-Vac right now, so it's kind of a unique deal. This right now you can sort of get an early play of Hurricane Jet-Vac, if you will, in Legendary form. Plus, we can chart the statistics, all that good stuff, with the 40% off. This guy should be coming tomorrow, but he's my favorite. He looks awesome. And for those of you wondering, yes, he is going to be painted in my legendary blue metallic color scheme. So this guy right here, Sharkshooter Terrafin, he was basically my 40% off for getting Hurricane Jet-Vac. So after that, I told the Toys R Us people a few things about the game and starter pack, and I suggested that they pull their Dark Wii editions and keep a close watch on them. Otherwise, they're going to be scalped. They hadn't been hit hard when I got there. It was pretty cool. That said, then I went to Target, and it was crowded, and I don't know why on Sunday morning. Their exclusive is the Nitro Stealth Stinger. Now, what's interesting here, Stealth Elf, obviously, she's in your starter packs and the Dark starter packs for everything but the Wii and the Wii U. However, her vehicle is not available yet, the Stealth Stinger. So now, just like with Legendary Jet-Vac, getting the store exclusive, instead of having it overlap like, I'll buy this and not the Stealth Stinger, or I like the color scheme of the regular Stealth Stinger. Right now, if you want this Sky vehicle, you come in and you get the Nitro version, and I'm excited again, just like with Legendary Jet-Vac, to see how this pans out statistically in-game. On multiple platforms at that. We're going to have Xbox One, we're going to have Wii U, we got Wii, we're going to have 3DS. It's going to be super exciting, and I will be that guy that finds all the discrepancies. So, right there. Then we went to Best Buy. I was the first person at Best Buy, and that is a horrible situation to find oneself because they don't have anything set out. They had an employee out there throwing things down. I had to wait, like, this is where my day started going slow. Everything else had been a race, man, and it was silky smooth. And then I had to wait like 20 minutes for the guy to find. And I told him, I was like, yeah, it's gonna look like this. And I'm like, it'll be in its own box because it's your store exclusive. It probably says something on the packaging. And that doesn't really, it's one of those employees that just, he's there, you know, to collect an hourly wage, essentially. Doesn't really care. Which sometimes you get, you know, people in video games or electronics that are like super into stuff, but not the case. That said, persistence paid off. We got steel-plated Smash Hit. Again, cool thing with him, Smash Hit in a standard form, like orange construction worker looking vest, not available right now. So if you jump on steel-plated Smash Hit, not only do you get the alt deco, you get early access to the figure. His thump truck, unavailable at this point in time. Hopefully it drops pretty soon. And lastly, I went to GameStop. Why? Because I pre-ordered there. I knew everything was secured. And of course, the most important thing is Frightful Fiesta. Now, it sucks for me right now because I don't have the Crypt Crusher. I'm assuming it'll be here tomorrow. But I was looking very, very forward to throwing this guy in the Crypt Crusher. So that said, we've got him. We'll be taking a good look at him. What I love about it, we're getting the Halloween edition early. And that's what I love. One of the big advantages of the increased or moved forward launch date, if you will. Also, from GameStop, I did this long ago, many moons ago, Dark Edition for the Wii U. So again, you got Spitfire. It's kind of sad how everything is going to double up, but again, just like with the Wii Dark Edition. That slot there, Dark Donkey Kong, and then you got the Dark Barrel Blaster. Turbocharged Donkey Kong, I should say. That's what we're concerned about. That's what we want. In all honesty, I would prefer Dark Bowser over regular Bowser, which I'll obtain by way of the 3DS. And I honestly like the color scheme of turbocharged Donkey Kong a little bit better than Dark, although I've not seen him in person until now. So we'll get him out and see. But the main thing is, I wanted to have those guys so I would have both of their paths, is the main thing. So it's something else. If you want to go Dark, my advice, as always, is move on it now. The buy one, get one 40% is actually a pretty good deal. You can wait until Black Friday. There's no guarantees at that point in time what will be stocked. Now, something else I pre-ordered, and the reason I did this is because I'm a seasoned veteran. This is year 5 for me. I was there day 1 of SSA when no one knew what the game was, and Toys R Us gave me a free Darklight Crypt with the starter pack purchase. That's something many of you probably did not experience, but what I have come to find, the collector's edition strategy guides are extremely difficult to obtain, particularly locally. Everywhere I went that had strategy guides, which was Toys R Us and Best Buy, or not Best Buy, GameStop, they had 2, and one was mine. I have no idea what it was doing on the counter. But so they're down to 1 collector's edition. Toys R Us never had a collector's edition last year. I waited and waited. I finally scored it at Best Buy. So if you want the collector's edition, move on it now. There is some special stuff inside. We'll cover it. It's a hardcover, which that's one of the nice things. It looks great. I wish this would have been like a blue or a checkered flag scheme, but the orange is cool. It'll grow on me, I'm sure. Kind of an orangey fading to gold autumn theme, if you will. So we'll cover this in detail, but that is my day 1 haul. We basically, by me doing this for you, we cover all the retailer exclusives. Again, to recap it, Nitro Stealth Stinger at Target, Frightful Fiesta at GameStop, Legendary Hurricane Jet-Vac at Toys R Us, Steel Plated Smash Hit, who took a bit of a color change between the renderings and final product. He is at Best Buy. Sharkshooter Terrafin is just in the mix because he's awesome. If you want the collector's edition and you don't find it locally, I would order it online. Target had a deal, but they're out of stock. Sometimes if you follow Prima Games and get their newsletters, you can get some discounts. But collector's edition has a few things in it. I don't actually use it for the gameplay, but I love it for unboxings. I have the bios handy. I can compare the stats when I'm doing Skylanders research for the upgrade paths. We document everything. Plus, when you're a fan of the game, and I do this with everything now, there's really cool artwork that you only can see in the strategy guide. So that's kind of where I come in on that side of the table. But busy day of unboxing ahead of me. We got the NFL Week 2 going down as well. Should have some more stuff coming in tomorrow. So needless to say, I will be extremely busy. And I'll be cranking these out as best I can for you. And most importantly, I hope everybody else is set up to have fun. If you've got to wait for a birthday, if you got to wait for Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving break, whatever it may be, take notes, enjoy it. Again, I will be doing a blind playthrough solo on the Xbox One. Then my plan is to come in on the Wii U, and I'll either do like a local co-op with my nephew, possibly online. I'm not sure what we'll do, but that seems to be what most of my like friends have available. Not many on the Xbox One, more so on the Wii U, probably because of my track record with Nintendo games. But I'm actually planning to stream like I did last year, blind stream Trap Team. That's what I did on Twitch. And I'm planning to do the solo playthrough on the Xbone, and then come in and actually, with some of you that I've come to know, some of you that I might not know but you want to play, or you're online or something, I will actually do a co-op playthrough. And then of course online racing. The plan is for the Skylander Club to have some tournaments go down. SkylanderClub.com, you can get more information there. That said, this is my day 1 haul. Let me know what you got down in the comments section below. Did you run into any issues, find any crazy variants? I actually didn't even skim. I was just in like, let's get this, get it done, get back home and play. So I kind of dropped the ball on that. So, are there any day 1 variants? I don't even know. I did skim things, but I didn't see anything stand out. Truth be told, now most employees know what they look like, so they yank them before they ever see the light of day, which is unfortunate. But I pushed back at the last E3 I attended. I pushed pretty hard to have this be a variant. It looks just like the others. You throw it on the portal, it registers special, comes with the cache, comes at level 5, has the different alt deco skin in game for that variant. So I don't know, did they do that? Maybe we'll find out. But that's something I thought, that's how you prevent the scalpers and the employees. They could literally go and place every toy on the portal. my experience with that type of person, they're not that patient. So this was my day one haul. Again, let me know what you got. If you got sweet pictures, go ahead, you can tweet them at me or the Skylander Club. We will retweet those for you. You can also throw them up on the Skylander Club Forum, and we'll see how everyone compares. But again, Xbox One blind playthrough, Wii U co-op playthrough, which technically won't be blind unless I somehow wind up a chapter advanced, which I hope not to do. And I have no idea how the online interface works for anything in this series. All I've let myself watch is the B-roll Activision has sent out for promotional use and to kind of push the game. The actual gameplay, the people that have that up, the one Lou did from Activision, can't remember what chapter he played through. I haven't watched it. I don't like spoilers. I want to go through blind. It's more fun for me. So that said, I'm going to be cranking videos out all day, watching some football, playing some Superchargers. Hopefully you're getting to do the same. As always, thanks so much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe if you like what you see. My unboxings, gameplay, a little bit different. It's not the rage and yell at the game. It's kind of more of an intelligent approach. Try to focus on the details. It's what you've come to know and expect from my channel. Nothing will be changing on that front. So that said, it is finally here. Everyone across the pond, I'm sorry you have to wait, but you have much better stock on Amiibo, and Nintendo treats you better in Europe and Australia, so you've got that going for you. But that said, this is going to be awesome. Cannot wait to see Bowser, DK, and Jump online. So I'm excited about everything. It's going to be an awesome day. The only real regret is that tomorrow is Monday. It's always the downer with the Sunday release. So somehow I'm sure we shall persevere. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys back here for much, much more Skylanders SuperChargers news.